the chart hasn't really changed since I don't know, since April. So we've had obviously a move to the downside here into support, a small reaction, then kind of a double bottom structure, a lower high, higher low, slightly higher high, but not really any breakout above any significant swing high. So we're kind of moving sideways while holding bull market support. My bull market support for this chart is between $1.55 and $2.26. It's also a chart that clearly requires patience. But yeah, we're starting to move away from support. I mean, that is maybe somewhat encouraging. I mean, if you imagine that we've come down from this swing high in December, kind of into April lows, and then okay, a first reaction, but then the retracement was very deep. So that was kind of maybe a local bottoming structure. Then a lower high, not great, but at least a higher low and a slightly higher high. So we're starting to move away from support. The nearest Fibonacci support area I can offer at this point is here between $2.06 and $2.45. We might test it again, but would need to hold it if we really bottomed in any way. And then what is really important on this chart is that we get a break above this 38.2 retracement at 333. Not because this fib level is there, but because this is the last swing high there from May, and also where we got rejected here in September. So this would be the nearest resistance. Again, also here it kind of looks so weak. Not necessarily short-term bearish, but just sideways, boring, draining. But as I said before, in October is normally the time for Bitcoin. Yeah, this is when capital starts to rotate into Bitcoin. And then at some point we should see the rotation back into altcoins. It often happens in October, so that might be the explanation why NIR isn't performing so well now, and we're just moving sideways. Is there a guarantee we rotate funds back into Bitcoin? No, there's unfortunately no guarantee. But for now, support is holding, and 333 is the next key resistance. So again, also here we have to be a bit more patient. And I don't expect all-time highs, okay, but we could follow the yellow count higher towards maybe the $6 to $7 area once altcoins start to recover.